Fantastic. Today, I want to talk to you about something that seems insignificant, that seems tiny, but it's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I want to talk about cleaning
Yay.
and
Favorite topic.
narcissism. Well, here's the thing, there's some little things that our narcissists did to us
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't realize how powerful they were. And as a result of doing these things, it triggers something inside of us, causes some very specific reactions in our minds and in our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to share this with our listeners today because some people just do not know what's happening to them, why they're stuck in a relationship, why they can't get out,
Mm-hmm.
why there's this somehow seemingly cycle. Where you feel good for one moment and then these little things just make you feel so awful, but it's not so bad that you can't deal with it.
Yeah. It's small enough that you question yourself and you minimize it because
Yes.
it's a little thing, or so you think. So you automatically try to minimize it. You tell
Mhm.
yourself it's a little thing, but everything they do has a purpose.
Yes. See, what I've learned is that the narcissist is really good at social cues. You know, he's they're really good at body language, reading people. Now, you would say, well, that sounds pretty much like an empathic person to me. Well, not really. See, when you're saying what you're saying just now, and we're going to do some psychology today, okay?
Mhm.
So we're going to be talking about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. In your conscious mind, that's where rationalization and logic and reason exist. So when a narcissist, presents their standard of cleaning to you,
Mhm.
and they say, we have to clean, people are coming over,
Yeah.
all right, and it makes you feel like, wow, this person is really gung ho about making sure everything is perfectly clean. But when no one is coming over, it seems like it doesn't matter. The standard doesn't seem to really obtain anymore. In fact, you can't even find the consistency.
I was just want to say it's not consistent.
Yeah, a clean person is consistently clean.
Mhm.
I've met people like that. They're not narcissists. They're just clean. What we're looking at today, though, is that correlation between, certain types of narcissists. Because not all narcissists are clean freaks,
Right.
right? But when you meet a clean freak and you want to test the narcissistic portion of that person's personality, you want to see if, well, am I with another narcissist again?
Mhm.
Because this person is on and on about being clean. You want to check for their consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here are some other things that they do to you in that process of manipulating your money. So remember, I was talking about the conscious and the subconscious mind.
Mhm.
So, like I said, your conscious mind is where you think logically. So when that narcissist, you know, says to you, I can't believe you missed this spot. I can't believe you didn't notice that this wall was dirty. I can't believe you missed this dust on this table.
Mhm.
Logically, you say to yourself, yeah, yeah, I missed it, no big deal. But subconsciously, in your deeper, thoughtful mind, the mind that never shuts down, the one that keeps your heart beating, the one that generates the emotions inside of you. The narcissist is actually speaking to that part of your mind. And the narcissist is saying, I'm going to dominate you.
Mhm.
I'm going to belittle you and make you feel like nothing.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever felt any of these emotions?
Yeah. Cleaning is a very effective way for them to do that. If my last one, he would be like, let's say it's Saturday. and I'm just laying on the couch watching TV, doing whatever. And he would get up and he would start cleaning. And he had programmed me in the few years before, just being around him, that when he was up and cleaning, that I should be doing that too.
Mhm.
So I felt the sense of guilt when I was still sitting on the couch relaxing, which is not true relaxing because I was just feeling pressure and guilt the whole time. So when I thought I was relaxing, I really wasn't because I was just stressed out sitting there.
Yes,
And
you're
like,
fighting to hold on to who you are in that moment. You're just trying to be yourself. But somehow their cleaning is stressing you out.
yeah,
It's having an emotional impact on you.
it's a certain energy that they exude when they're doing it.
Yes. It's a manipulation.
And it's almost like I'm better than you because I'm up and doing this and you're just sitting there doing nothing. And they also have, well, mine, in my experience, he had very unrealistic expectations. And they would be different every time. It's like his expectations were consistent, so I could never meet them because they would change all the time.
Yes.
And
Manipulation going.
I would try, like he would say, um, you don't vacuum enough or whatever. And then I would vacuum more. And then it would just be something else that I wasn't doing enough or not good enough. And it was just on like that for forever. And now looking back, I realize that never ever ends. It never will end.
Yes.
They'll always find something else to nitpick or criticize you about or tell you you're not good enough.
So I've had similar experiences. I've also had experiences where I've worked with other people now, in teams, and yeah, we've cleaned up, and I recognize there's no one making fun of me. There's no one accusing me of doing it wrong. We just set goals and targets. And it's like, okay, we want to finish this floor by this time, and we want to finish up here. You get what I'm saying, right? Like I've worked in situations where, you have to clean up something when you were done. Usually a work type situation, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. And never any of those issues.
Hmm.
I've worked in project management type settings in construction or whatever, and you want to accomplish something.
Mhm.
And you clean up when you're done, you put away your tools, you do whatever.
Mhm.
I noticed that I never feel that negative energy. My emotions weren't being pulled down.
Mhm. Well, the thing is, you have to be close enough with this person for them to abuse you in that way.
I see your point. So there must be this sense of trust
Yeah.
between you and the person in order for them to have access.
Yeah. Like if you're in a strictly work related instance, then yeah, that would raise all kinds of red flags if someone just in a regular work situation would do that. But
Find out profound what you've just identified. So that answers one challenge there for me. So I didn't have trust at a deep level with these people that were working with, so it didn't have the same impact.
yeah.
But when you're at home with that person who's narcissistic
Hmm.
and they're cleaning, it somehow has an effect on you.
Yeah. It seems like the closer you are with one of these people, the more you're abused by them.
Yes.
So maybe one of those work people would have been narcissistic, but you never
The
spent enough time to figure it out.
relationship wasn't close enough.
Exactly.
Interesting. So here's one for you then. Have you ever experienced that feeling like when they're cleaning, you just don't want to be there?
Yes.
It feels like there's this pressure for you to run away.
Mhm.
You just can't be in the same space as them.
Have you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
often. I do not help. Never have helped. I've
Mm-hmm.
tried to. In the initial stages of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I would have tried to help. And what I quickly learned was that you cannot help because everything you do is going to be criticized.
But
You
then
wash it like that? Why would you wash it like that? But see, look, you missed a spot. But put that down. I'm going to take care of it.
if you never help, then they have that to complain about. Well, you never help.
Yes,
But if you do help, it's wrong.
precisely.
It's you can't win. You
And
can't
and
win
that's
in
the objective.
any situation with these people.
That's the objective. That's
Hmm.
what we want our listeners to recognize
Yeah.
and to identify if they're in such a relationship where something like this is happening
Hmm.
around what seems like a logical, rational situation of it's just cleaning, it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
But subconsciously, it makes you feel so low,
Hmm. That makes you
so
feel like
thin.
shit.
Yes, it drags your energy down.
Hmm.
You could be sitting on the couch that you said you were, enjoying your Saturday morning, the entire week of working so hard,
Hmm.
and you really want to just have a little bit of you time. You know, that's when you feel like, just
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah. Smuggle with the dogs.
Yeah, just you just want to feel special, right?
Hmm.
Just you and yourself. And then along comes this person to bring your energy all the way down.
Hmm.
And you wonder to yourself, what kind of relationship am I in that this person wants to bring me down?
Mm. Yeah, and it's like it's an obvious. ah, It's so obvious when as soon as he got up to start cleaning, it was like the judgment. I could feel the judgment. Oh,
Yes.
you're gonna keep sitting there while I'm, doing all the work. And that's something I've heard several times. He used to say that to me all the time. I feel like I do everything around here.
Yes,
And by extension, he's saying I'm doing nothing.
absolutely.
And then you feel like a piece of shit and you feel like you're lazy. And when you do something, yeah, he said thank you. But then
It was condescending.
yeah, it wasn't condescending.
No?
He would say thank you, but
Did it feel sincere and genuine?
I don't think anything felt sincere and genuine.
It was condescending.
Um, he was convincing, like looking back,
Mm.
but he was convincing that he really appreciated it.
So it was more patronizing.
But he would undo that thank you by complaining about something else. So, are you really appreciative of what I did when you
Or you just
turn
use it
around
as a
and
vehicle to deliver the insult.
yeah, like what is it, the insult sandwich or whatever? You start off with a compliment, something nice, and then you throw a little dig in there, an insult, and then you end with another compliment.
Yeah, but do they end with another compliment? No, it's
No.
never a sandwich. It's an open face, deconstructed.
With the shit in the middle
Exactly, right there for you to see.
and Wonder Bread.
Let's even better now. So basically, what I'm hearing you say is like that's the tell.
Hmm.
Because a really nice person, a genuinely person who loves you, will give you the complete sandwich. They will say, "Hey, great job on the dishes. You did miss a couple of them, but no worry, I got them."
But even that little comment, you did miss a couple. Like, you would think you would know if you missed a couple.
Well, that's the thing, right? So a genuine person may say, but they will say, "I got it." A disingenuous person, like a narcissist, would just use the good job as the vehicle to deliver the you didn't do it well.
Here's
Or
another.
read it. Come on.
And then they say, thank you for doing this, but next time.
I've heard that. It's like, oh boy, what now?
Yeah, like whenever they say thank you, you gotta wait for the insult to come because it's coming. It's always coming. They can't just pretend to be appreciative. They gotta, they gotta bring you right back down.
Well, and here's the thing. So we've both recognized that somehow the narcissists that we've encountered seem to like cleaning. Not all of them, but some of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they use this cleaning, this obsession, this standard of cleaning
Mm-hmm.
that's inconsistent,
Yep.
but is consistently delivered to you as an impression. And they want everyone else who visits the vet
Mm-hmm.
to think that that's how they live.
Yep.
But what's the real effect on you? No, we've just uncovered the subtle effects. It lowers your energy.
Mm-hmm. No, that's subtle. I don't know if that's so subtle, but
Well,
well,
once it was happening
I
to
don't know
you,
what's
you didn't
happening.
realize it.
Yeah.
No, now you're out and you're looking back.
Mm-hmm.
You realize, man, yeah, every time they got up to clean, it felt awful.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't relax anymore. It was like, I just need to get out of this space because I can't be around when they're cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to introduce something else new to you here then if you've never noticed it. Maybe you have. You ever found out that somehow whenever they're cleaning, like they discover things? They seemingly search your stuff.
There was one time I remember
Mm-hmm.
he was looking for something
Also, you claimed.
under my bathroom sink.
Well, mold? What's he looking for?
I think it was some kind of cleaning thing, which
See?
made no
Cleaning.
sense whatsoever
Cleaning. So,
because like, cleaning supplies were in the kitchen. and So there was no real reason for him to be looking under my bathroom sink.
so the cleaning was the vehicle that he used to legitimize his searching.
Yep.
Listeners, if you hear nothing else today, you might want to keep an eye out for this. If you've been wondering after listening to this podcast if you're in a narcissistic relationship, this may be one of the cues and clues to tell you that you probably are. If your narcissist acts like if they're a great cleaner, but it's not consistent, but yet still somehow your stuff seems to be moving around and they seem to be looking at you sideways after cleaning because now they've discovered something in their insecure minds which they don't yet know what it means because they've searched your stuff and they don't trust you. It's going to come back to haunt. I often found myself after a while feeling like if nothing was safe around me, like no information I had was ever safe anymore. So I ended up having to tell that person everything because you're trying to feed their insecurity to say, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not doing anything wrong. Look, this is what this is. This is what this is. And you find yourself talking, talking, talking. And the more you talk, the more interrogation type questions you get.
Yep.
And then when they're somewhat satisfied, it's not like if they ever relax about it. They're like, it's like, okay, you got me for now, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Yeah. Until next time.
Your eyes right now, because we're on a podcast, they can't see you today, but this sounds familiar to you, doesn't it? You've experienced this. Yeah.
I don't. I I don't have a whole lot of like evidence.
That's the thing about it. That's the thing about cleaning. There's never any evidence because they cleaned it up. No, it's the perfect cover. I was just cleaning and I saw this thing and I just happened to read it and I'm just wondering, what's this now?
Yeah.
What's this? Are you hiding something from me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? What's this?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they angry after cleaning because they know something or they think they know something that you might have been hiding? But the truth is, you're not hiding anything. They're just playing with you emotionally.
Yeah.
They're having these, visions of delusion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they're just like constantly thinking that you're doing something to like, out to get them.
Yeah. You can't have anything for yourself because that's keeping secrets.
Precisely.
Like if something if there's something you don't necessarily want them to know.
Because it's private to you. It's just that you just don't want them to know. It's just they, or is that you're not sharing it. Doesn't matter. It's just for you.
Yeah, for them, you're keeping secrets. And if we're going to be in a relationship, we can't have secrets.
In other words, if you're going to be in a relationship with a narcissist, you can't have privacy.
Yes, that's the functional translated.
Yeah. You know, and it's really funny, right? Like, again, there are these social so-called norms and cues, and feel free to drop us a line on the Facebook if you experience any of this stuff. But it really annoys me, like when I watch certain TV shows, and there's this couple, and they're brushing their teeth at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
They're in the bathroom at the same time. Do people really do that? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. What do you say?
One sink too.
What's
They don't even have separate sinks.
I don't even know why are you there? Why are you there? You see, these social, norms are being broadcast to us,
Hmm.
kind of imply this sense of there are no secrets.
Yeah.
What they're really saying is there's no privacy,
Hmm.
there's no individuality. You've lost all of who you are the moment you decide to be in this so-called committed relationship.
Yeah. Hmm.
Watch out for the cleaning.
Yeah.
They're surveilling you. They're not really cleaning because they're not consistent about it.
Hmm.
They're just using it as a vehicle to get into your personal space. They're just using it to distract you and to make you feel upset and annoyed so you don't bother them whilst they're searching your stuff. They're just using it to frustrate you so you're just so happy to be not around them when they start to clean. And then they can search your stuff in peace and quiet and work out what schemes of control they're going to continue to use on you.
No, they never short on those.
No, they're not. Thank you for listening to the Tiffany and Tyrone podcast. And yeah, clean your stuff yourself.
Yes. So,
Bye
all right.